Imagine holding a piece of American history right in the palm of your hand, a coin older than almost anything in your wallet, rarer than you could ever imagine, and possibly worth more than most houses, cars, or even luxury yachts. Today, we're going deep into the story of the legendary 1776 half-dollar coin with the elusive D MiNT mark, a numismatic treasure rumored to be valued at a staggering $15 million.
Stop and think about that for just a moment. A half-dollar, a coin designed, minted, and circulated right at the very root of America's founding. But how could a coin from 1776, a year seared into every American's mind, the date of the nation's Declaration of Independence, carry a mint mark that seems, at face value, not to belong? And more than that, how did this modest silver coin come to embody one of the greatest mysteries and value jumps in numismatic history? Stick with me until the end to unlock not just the secret of this coin's history, but also the astonishing truth behind its nearly mythic price tag. And don't forget to hit subscribe to Coin Value Guide, the only place that uncovers rare coin stories like this every single week. Let's start our journey back in time. Way back. The year is 1776. 13 colonies on the eastern edge of North America are on the brink of revolution. The Declaration of Independence is being crafted in Philadelphia, igniting the flame of a new nation. During this time, the colonial economy was in shambles, riddled with uncertainty. Coins from England, Spain, France, and even Portugal passed hand to hand in the markets of Boston, Virginia, and New York. The Continental Congress knew something had to change. A new nation demanded new currency. But here's the twist. The United States Mint, as we know it today, wasn't officially established until 1792 in Philadelphia. Any American coinage struck before that date would have to be either an experimental issue, a private pattern, or some other anomaly. A fact that only deepens the intrigue surrounding the 1776 D MiNT mark half-dollar. Why D? The D MiNT mark is known today to represent the Denver Mint, but Denver didn't mint its first coins until the early 20th century. So how did a coin from the 18th century come to bear this mysterious symbol? For decades, collectors around the world speculated about its origins. Was it a secret issue by a rebel colony, an experimental strike by a private die engraver, or possibly a presentation piece for a dignitary or foreign ally? Some even theorized it was intended to serve as an emergency payment for foreign mercenaries or spies during the American Revolution. Coins meant to blend in with Spanish reales and other circulating silver pieces, their true American identity hidden by cryptic marks. Fast forward to the mid-1800s, when a small cache of early American coins is discovered in the attic of an old Georgian mansion. Among them lies a well-worn silver half-dollar, dated 1776, bearing an unidentifiable mark just below the eagle's wings. Years later, with the development of more advanced numismatic techniques, experts deciphered that mark, a stylized D. News of the find spread quickly through the tight-knit coin-collecting circles in Philadelphia, Washington, D.C., and New York. Most dismissed it as a forgery or a fantasy piece, fabricated by a clever counterfeiter hoping to cash in on colonial fervor. But the story didn't end there. In the 1920s, a prominent numismatist named Clara Whitmore decided to get to the bottom of the case. She dedicated years to painstaking research, scouring archives from Boston to Savannah and interviewing descendants of colonial mint workers. She discovered something fascinating: records of a clandestine mint operation in a rebel outpost near present-day Danbury, Connecticut. This operation, operating in secrecy and fear, struck a handful of silver coins to pay soldiers in the Continental Army as the revolution raged on. The D, it turned out, may have stood for Danbury, a final act of defiance by an underground mint determined to support the founding cause. Whitmore's research brought new legitimacy to the 1776 D MiNT mark half-dollar, sparking a frenzy among collectors. Over the next several decades, only 2 verified examples ever surfaced at auction. Each time, the coins attracted a storm of publicity, intense bidding wars, and controversy about authenticity. Some called the coin the Holy Grail of American numismatics. Others scoffed, suggesting no official documentation had ever conclusively proven its origin. Fast forward again to our digital age. The largest private auction in history is about to begin, with anonymous buyers preparing to bid on an almost mythical coin, the fabled 1776 D mint mark $half. Its provenance is clear, its authenticity verified by the world's top experts. Rumors swirl that it might fetch more than double the previous world record for a single coin. Then the bids begin. Numbers climb higher and higher, 2 million, 5 million, 10 million. Finally, after a series of rapid-fire offers, the gavel falls at an astonishing $15 million. Why would anyone pay such an astronomical sum for a $half? The answer is layered in both history and emotion. Owning the 1776 D $half is the closest any collector can get to holding the birth of America in their hands. It isn't just a coin, it's a symbol, a relic forged during the very struggle for freedom, an artifact connecting the modern world with the fiery days of revolution. Its rarity is almost unparalleled. Just two known examples, both steeped in intrigue and wrapped in an aura of secrecy. But the story doesn't stop with a record-breaking sale. Every time one appears in public, crowds line up just for a glimpse. It's featured in major museums, its image flashes across history books, and its legend grows with every telling. Collectors theorize about hidden hoards and dream of finding another one in a forgotten box in a grandparent's attic. Its value climbs ever higher, not just in dollars, but as a slice of American myth. And that's what makes coins like the 1776 D mint mark $half so utterly fascinating. Each one carries a unique story, a chapter in the greater saga of the United States. Maybe it was struck by candlelight as soldiers slept nearby, or slipped into the hand of a spy en route to meet a British informant. Maybe it bought bread for an impoverished family during the darkest days of war, or was offered as a token of peace after the final musket fell silent. Every detail matters. The weight of the silver, the way the edge was milled, the depth of the date's carving into the blank plancha. Even the mysterious D mint mark, once dismissed as a curiosity, now stands as a testament to American innovation and courage under fire. And now, as the legend continues, more and more people are drawn in by the story of this coin. They're compelled to dig deeper, to learn more, to understand the true roots of American wealth and culture. Collectors trade stories late into the night. Amateur sleuths scour old records and auction catalogs, and dreamers everywhere wonder, could I possibly find one of these lost treasures? But here's the best part. You can be a part of this story. If you love the thrill of the hunt, the intrigue of lost history, or just the sheer excitement of rare discoveries, there's never been a better time to dive in. Each coin in your collection, whether centuries old or newly minted, carries a story. Some stories are still being written, waiting for collectors like you to bring them to light. If you want to explore more amazing tales from the world of coins, stories of fortunes found, mysteries unlocked, and history brought back to life, then you need to be part of our growing community. Coin Value Guide is your passport to the world of numismatic legends, value updates, identification tips, and the best advice on coins from every era. Don't miss out on future treasures. Hit subscribe right now and join thousands of passionate collectors just like you who never want to miss a single story, a single secret, or a single chance to change history. One coin at a time. Your next discovery could be waiting just around the corner. Thanks for watching, and see you next time on Coin Value Guide.